Team Suho or Team Sojun? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm truly beautiful?
Me?
Get out. Hey, welcome to Kitty Goes Down the Rabbit Hole, where I talk about all the random things that I come across in my travels on the interwebs. And today we are going to be talking about the webtoon that started it all, True Beauty, because it is getting its own K-drama. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah! And before we get into it, let me explain what True Beauty is. So, True Beauty is a webcomic that is on the app Webtoon. I happen to call any webcomic a webtoon because that happens to be the first app I put on my phone, even though I do have multiple apps at this point. But True Beauty is written by Yoongi. I hope I said that right. And the synopsis or summary, I'll read right what it says on the app. After binge watching beauty videos online, a shy comic book fan masters the art of makeup and sees her social standing skyrocket as she becomes the school's prettiest girl overnight. But will her elite status be short-lived? How long can she keep her real self a secret? And what about that cute boy that knows her secret? Well, I absolutely love this webtoon. It is the webtoon that started me on the whole K-pop binge, and I'm obsessed. So let's talk about it. So True Beauty is absolutely beautiful. The artwork is absolutely stunning. I love it. I love the story as well. It's so relatable. Even relatable for me as a Western girl, because I know it's set in Korea. Feeling like you're the ugly duckling all the time and all of that. So I really relate to the main character in that way, where she kind of like obsessively questions everything she does. She's always feeling embarrassed, or she thinks she's doing something wrong, or am I doing too much? Am I doing too little? And all of that. And I just find her very relatable, and I think young girls will find her very relatable too. And how stressful it is being a young person in like the digital age, because she's doing all of her makeup, but she has to hide who she is. Now, first few episodes, beginning it sets it up that she's good. She tries to do makeup on her own. She tries to replicate makeup. She doesn't do a tutorial. She just tries to do makeup on her own. And, it doesn't go well. She doesn't really pick the right color for her. And then everybody's like mocking her and everything. So over like a summer break, she like binge watches a whole bunch of tutorials and gets really good at makeup. But it really gets into how stressful and how expensive that can be. Like she's talking about like, I'm just going to buy this and this and this and this and this. And kind of seeing how it's like, why are you doing it that way? And how her family doesn't agree with it and all of that stuff. So I'm not really going to spoil it. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend you give it a shot. It's a really lovely story, and the artwork is absolutely beautiful. And it's just really exciting. It's getting its own live action K-drama adaptation. I am so excited. So I've been meaning to get into K-dramas. I haven't yet, but I've been meaning to get into K-dramas. And this might be the one I start with, considering this is the one that really just set me off into the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, my whole channel. You can blame or thank True Beauty. I mean, if you would like to thank True Beauty, you could thank them by liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Please. So the K-drama will premiere on December 9th on TVN and will be available for international streaming on Rakuten Viki. Now, to get in some of the comments that I've seen floating around while I've been watching like the previews and stuff like that, a lot of people are saying that the actress is too pretty. And I'm not entirely sure. I think how I read the lead character, is a bit different than how others have. Like, I read the character as she's not ugly at all. She thinks she's ugly. And I think a lot of like young people will be thinking about that, like feeling like you're ugly, but you're not ugly. Like sometimes if I look at old pictures of myself as an example, like I thought I was really fat when I was younger. I was 130 pounds. I was not fat. So when I look back on those pictures and I realize, oh my God, how many years did I think I was so ugly and disgusting? I look back and I was like, wow, it's a whole different perception now. And that's kind of how I see her character. Like, she doesn't realize that she's pretty. She doesn't realize that she's beautiful. And I think, the actress doesn't have to be ugly or anything like that to portray the character. I don't know. I have seen a lot of people making the comment that, she was ugly when she was wearing glasses, and then when she takes the glasses off, all of a sudden she's the beautiful swan. So yeah, I think that trope is a little tired at this point. Definitely seen it a lot, at least in like Western things, where like the nerdy girl, she's wearing glasses, take her glasses off and just like curl her hair and poof, she's so pretty. Yeah, so I can see that. I could definitely see that critique. So yeah, I think everybody interacts with a character or relates to a character differently. I happen to relate to her, and I know I'm projecting my own past experiences onto her, and I'm relating to it that way. Other people have completely different experiences and relate to the characters in a completely different way, and that is just as valid. Just figured I'd comment on it and maybe bring up a different perspective. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you enjoyed my content, please like, share, subscribe, all those fun YouTube things. I'm looking forward to watching the K-drama in December. And if you want to read the webtoon and get caught up on that, I'll link it down below. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Stay safe. And yeah, bye everyone.